Hey guys, welcome to our channel. So today I started on Joan, Jett and the Blackhearts, or Joan Jett. I love rock and roll, and we thought about we listened to the song and uh, Stand and Change to Dance, and I'm going to provide the link. Scarab Performance, I think it was. I think I saw it through somebody else, but Scarab Performance found this. I love rock and roll. Standing to Dancing. All right. Not a big fan of what Scarab Performance, how he treated Blaze over at Need Input recently, but he's the one that found this, and uh, Phoenix asked about decoding it. So we're going to do that. Now we listened to the song, and we thought must have been, I thought he must have been, I knew he must have been about 17. Um, we thought we knew he had to be about 17, but we decided that since I can't seem to find any residue for that, we're just going to go with what Scarab Performance had, and we're going to go with the original change. All right, so the first thing we did was we've got a variance percent, and that is change. Your change equals the variance percent times the words in the title plus the words in the song. The words in the title it could change plus the words in the song. We're going with the one change equals the variance percent times 5 words in the title plus 342 words in the song. So your final equation is 1 equals variance percent times 347. And if you divide 1 by 347 and move the decimal place 2 places to the right, you end up with 0.29%. Yes, 0.29%. So less than 0.3%. That's less than the other two we've got in this chart. And here it is. We put it here. It's still in green. It's still under 1%. Better was about 0.51 or 0.52%. This was a 0.3 something, and this is a 0.29. So 0.29, that's less than 3/10 of 1%. I could have rounded it up to 3/10 of 1%. So that gets you your variance percent. That gets you in the chart. I apologize for the lighting. We were out getting some food, so I just figured I'd take this and shoot the video since I had it ready before we left there. So then you take Stand and Dance, and we're going to go with that change. And if you cross off the A because it's still in dancing, the N, so you got the A is still in dancing, the N is still in dancing, so you cross these off. The D is still in dancing, and the IN is still in both. So you cross all that off, and what you're left with is S, T, C. So you bring STC down. And that's your code. That's what we're working with. And that's what we're going to work with. Let us know if you remember had to be about 17 instead of must have been. But we're just going to go with what got found by Scarab before. This is someone else's find, so we're just going to go with what they found. All right, because I can't find any evidence. So if you start right away, you got S, which is Sprint on the New York Stock Exchange. We're doing stock market. We're going forwards in the stock market. All right, S is Sprint on the New York Stock Exchange. Then you got ST, which ends up being Sensata Technologies Holding PLC on the New York Stock Exchange. And if you move on from that, you got TC, which ends up being Turnichi Ltd on the NASDAQ. Then if you take the whole thing going forwards, STC, you get Stewart Information Services Corporation on the New York Stock Exchange. And that gets you through going forwards in the stock market. Now you come back, you got C by itself, which I should have done going forwards, but and C alone is Citigroup Incorporated on the New York Stock Exchange. T by itself is AT&T Incorporated on the New York Stock Exchange. CT ends up being Blackstone Mortgage Trust Incorporated on Bloomberg. And then TS ends up being Tenerts SA on the New York Stock Exchange. And the whole thing coming back, CTS ends up being CTS Corporation on the New York Stock Exchange. And that gets you through going forwards and backwards in the stock market on Joan, Jett, I Love Rock and Roll. All right. So we went through the stock market. We will see if it goes through the rest of the categories. I'm not sure. I don't know what translations we're going to get out of STC. There's just not. It is what it is. It's a 0.29% variance, and there's only 3 letters. Have a good one. To decode. So that's fine. So yeah, we'll see if it goes through genetics, and we'll see if it goes through medical, and then we'll see if it goes through chemical. I'm not sure. I suspect it will, simply because it seems to be, so far it's picked up the pattern. You got 3 letters, you got it through the stock market. We'll see if we get it through genetics. Hopefully later this evening, but if not, hopefully tomorrow. So anyway, for now, guys, trying to cut this short. Thanks for all your thumbs up, thumbs down when appropriate. Thanks for all your comments, leads, feedback, and subscriptions. And thanks for watching, guys. We'll do genetics next, and we'll see if it goes through. And I do have a couple of ideas for translations, if we can't get any without a vowel. So we'll get to that later. And for now, you guys, I think I covered everything that I need to cover in this video. So for now, you guys have a great rest of your day.